Welcome back. So shall we start? Kulkarni sir, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Shall we start, sir?
Yeah.
Okay. So all participants, welcome to last session.
So you want my director to start, na?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay, just give me a minute.
Yes, please.
Okay. So before going for a next session, I'm just curious to know whether any of the participant is having any query from the last session, which I delivered. Any of you? As I'm sure I'm interacting with the faculties and they are very keen to discuss the things. Anyone? Okay. So hoping for best, you can have the questions at the end of this session. So someone was trying to speak? Mr. Praful? Okay, I think should move ahead. So host, please confirm whether my screen is visible or not. Just a minute.
प्रोजेक्टर पे कनेक्ट करना है.
Is it visible?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Audio, video,
okay.
both are clear.
Okay. Thanks for confirming. So welcome back all to my second session. So in first, I have actually tried to deliver you the different sort of support from international level to your district level, right? Now let us explore more and more about what sort of support you're going to have being a faculty at your institute level. Okay, so that's why the title of this session is Support from KCIIL for Exploring the Innovation and Entrepreneurship. So as I said, we recently completed our 2 years of existence. Actually, our date of incorporation is 19th of September 2021, but we started our operations due to this COVID. We started actually full thrust operation in it on 23rd of March 2021 itself. So incubator, like KCIIL is the incubator. No? So this is the startup dictionary definition. It is an entity that provides the necessary resources such as infrastructure, mentoring, financial support to scale the startup or to realize the ideation potential. So these are the major components. These are the major pillars of KCIIL. So we try to make the reach out through different platforms to you people, different competitions to you. We try to scout the innovation from you. We take that innovation to the incubation center. We try to discuss the different segments or different elements of that innovation, and wherever it is possible we try to give the support from our end. But if it is not possible, then we go for the different sort of making out the linkages. So I'll share you the examples of the linkages where you will definitely going to feel grateful by looking into them. Vision and mission for the North Maharashtra, creating the robust infrastructure where there will be an equal opportunity for your entire social economic development. So for doing this, as I said, we already settled up the 61 KIDCs. So in your nearby institutions which are affiliated to this university, we have this KIDC, KBC NMU Innovation and Entrepreneurship Development Cell. Right? What is the objectives or the offerings from this? That we need a vibrant local innovation ecosystem so that there will be people who can scout the innovations at their local level. Then there will be the different sort of facilities, like there will be sessions from the successful entrepreneurs, which you people are going to definitely witness in coming days of this FDP. Then innovation development is not a day task, it's a process. So there, what process we have, that should be explained. There are the different segments of intellectual property that we need to discuss. There are the ideas for the innovation competition, there are the chat sessions with the mentors, then delivering you the information on the day-to-day basis. So that's why, as I said in my last previous presentation itself, that I know all of you are available on any of the social media platform, right? So you try to connect us. It will be definitely for your benefit only to get connected and to avail the benefits which we are offering. This is the incubation cycle we have. Like I said, we scout the innovations through the e-sales, hackathons, different business plan competitions. We take them into the pre-incubation, which I'll definitely discuss with you what is actually have. But to have the realization of that innovation, we need a different sort of lab support, right? So we need a tinkering lab where we can think of it. We need a fabrication lab. We need a design center. And once we give you the opportunity to take the from ideation to POC, then we'll definitely take you to the incubator or accelerator. This sort of support which I told you we have with us for starting from your co-working locations, because we believe that being a startup, it is hardly possible for you to have your dedicated office space unless and until you start making the profits from your own ideation. So for that purpose, we give you the co-working location, specialized facilities for prototyping and analytical scientific level testing, then product development testing, then grant up to 1 lakh rupees we give you people. Then there are different kinds of technical and business mentoring we provide it to you. And definitely, once you develop your product, process or service, you need an industry or government connect. So we give you at that end only. This is the infrastructure what we have with us in the university premises. So this is what facility you're observing. This is nothing but a shared co-working. So where the startups come, they sit here, and this is their co-working office. So whenever they need any kind of conferencing, any investor meet, any presentation needs to given to the any external agencies, they come to us and they say, sir, we need this co-working location to use, and we give them. This is the office space which we have with us. These are the thrust areas. As I said, we believe that being in our Maharashtra region, we have the support in, we should have the support in agri-tech, agribusiness, rural and tribal development. And whatever other things are there, they are going to move in and around to that particular innovation. So this is the structured pre-incubation program with us. So we have the call for applications. Like now we have made the call for applications open. So earlier the deadline to submit the application was this one, 15th of February. But by looking into your FDP, we believe that any of you will come to us and submit your innovation, at least to realize whether it will be feasible or not. We extended the date till 2nd of March. Then we do the first round. We'll do the first round of screening at our committee level. We invite you to participate into the pitch sessions through an online meet. Once you got shortlisted into that, we finalize the goals and we finalize the goal fund sheet. Then we try to discover how much funding is required, and we give you funding, initial seed funding, that we give you up to 1 lakh rupees. And the 1 lakh, up to 1 lakh rupees, whatever amount will be committed from our end, that is not going to a single shot amount, but yes, we'll going to deliver you to 2 to 3 tranches. And once we deliver you the amount, so further steps which required are to understand what do we mean by creative thinking, what do we mean by design thinking. I'm sure many of you will agree with me if you are failed to plan, then you are planned to fail, right? So this is not only a simple sentence, it means a lot. So any of the project development, any of the thing, planning and designing is very important, and how you should approach, that is more important into it, right? We take the bi-monthly progress reviews for you people, that how much funding you have utilized, any additional support you require from our end. And after successful pre-incubation, we take you to the incubation program. And for this, our entire incubation cycle is 1.5 years, but out of which 3 to 6 months is a pre-incubation segment, and later on 1 year of a incubation segment. But what we believe that it's not a single side story. we say that once you are in, we are always going to support you as and when you require our support. So these are the this is the first cohort which we have launched in October 2021, wherein we shortlisted the 17 startups for the funding, and these were actually presented their idea through the online media. This is the sector-wise startups which we have. So current after through cohort we have 17, and additionally we have already shortlisted the 3. So we have the 41% startups from the biotech background, and that is very good sign from for us. So we started working towards this sector also, because we believe that this is most untouched sector, because IT, e-commerce, electronics, this is only what the startups have seen, but biotech is a need of an hour, right? Again, let me tell you, my friend, in previous slide I've shared you one startup which was unbelievable from Dhule. So let me tell you, there was a guy, or there is a guy who is from Dhule and who developed the India's first COVID rapid detection kit. So be proud that that guy is from Dhule. But unfortunately, this ecosystem was not available when he was trying to develop it. So he went to Pune. He took the support from the incubation centers over the Pune, and then the product actually came into the market. So these are the startups to whom we have funded. So our funding operations are very different. We give the grants, or we give the equity, or we give the profit sharing ratios. Then these are the startups out of the 20. These many startups got support. So you can able to see 15,000 amount has been was the least investment which we have made, and maximum we have invested 2 lakh rupees. So one of our startup, Aesthetica Eco Research Private Limited, they got an approval for 1.6 lakh rupees from MSINS for quality testing. So they have their product basket of 10 different products which they have actually got tested from ADBL accredited labs, and now they are government approved and testified products. Same startup showcased their innovation into the Startup India Innovation Week 2022, which took place during 11th to 16th of January. One of our startup, Mincha Innovation Private Limited, already raised the funding of rupees 5 lakh from the Union Bank of India under PMEGP. One startup, Suture House, they received one new investor who is ready to invest 10 lakh against the 50% of equity. Are one of the EV infrastructure based startup, Supriya Charging Infrastructure LP, they received a grant of 31 lakh, or approximately 31 lakh rupees from the United Nations under their Industrial Development Organization program to make their innovation to the next level. This was covered. Yeah. So someone, any queries? Someone actually typed something. Yes. Poonam Nimadi, please go ahead.
So,
Yes. Sandeep ji, go ahead.
Nivad madam first.
Okay, ladies first. That's good sign. Yes, Poonam ji, any queries?
पूनम नेमाडे मॅडम, काही क्वेरीज आहेत तुम्हाला? हँड रेज केला आहे. सर, आय थिंक इट मे बी बाय मिस्टेक.
No issues. Sandeep ji, your turn.
Yes, sir. Sir, my simple question was that every business needs land, equipments, like machineries and manpower and capital. So, to start the enterprise, any enterprise under this scheme, what facilities are provided by the incubation centers?
Acha.
Yeah.
Okay. So, so the thing is, Sandeep ji, you're from which stream?
Sir, I am from Science Department, Government Polytechnic.
Acha, science, na? So basic sciences, right?
Yes, sir. English.
Okay. So let me give you an example. Let's say if you have a software industry. So apart from laptop, desktop, or printer, what else you actually require? Because you don't need to have the high-end servers, because you can get the high-end servers on the rental basis. Nowadays we have the data centers. So what happened is the government of India actually characterized the businesses. The Ministry of Pollution Control Board (MPCB) actually characterized the different kinds of. Sandeep ji, you can mute yourself so that there will be no issue. Okay, fine. So MPCB actually classified the businesses into 4 categories: white, green, orange, and red. So red means very hazardous businesses. White means that there is no hazard into it, right? So those businesses can be started at home as well. Talking about machinery, so according to category, we need to think about it. So because if you required, see, nobody is actually interested, no investor or incubator or accelerator is actually interested in investing into the machinery because that becomes the dead asset. Moreover, what will possible from our end is, now you required, for example, I take the example of sterilizer. I've heard this equipment. Like there is equipment sterilizer. So you are in the need of it. You will need it on a for realizing your innovation. So rather than going for purchasing of it, unless and until you start generating the profits, we'll try to see where we have the sterilizers of your need, and we ask them to provide the sterilizers on a rental basis to you, so that you can realize your prototype and you can go and develop the market ready product. So once you have with you, so you are once the profits are with you, you are definitely going to purchase a machinery, so the machinery issue is resolved. Second, you talked about the manpower. So the manpower is see, being an entrepreneur now, what we say that you should not do each and everything, but you should know how to do the things, because being a startup, you are always have the scarcity of human power, okay, or manpower with you. So whichever tasks are required are apart from the machinery task. So machinery task, if you are going to rent a sterilizer, so definitely those people are going to help you. So that rented manpower will be there. For your day-to-day tasks, let's say for accounting, for administration, for HR, those tasks are not that much of difficult for a startup, right? And for that purpose also, there is one organization which I'm going to cover in my next slides, but I'll answer you at this point of time. There is an organization, Zoho. Zoho is one company who have the complete customer relationship management software with them. So start from HR, accounting. So they have 56 plus the softwares, the very easy to handle software with them for a startup. So they have Zoho for startup program, which they give you for your end, right? So being a startup, that's what we said now. Being a startup, we take you the incubation center for a period of 1.5 years only, and it's pretty much good time to realize your needs, to understand your needs, from where you can get them. Is it really required to purchase them, or only renting is feasible? So that can be definitely done. I hope I have answered your question.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Sandeep ji. So should I move ahead?
Sir, one question. I'm Ikrar Khan from Government Polytechnic, Hingoli, sir.
बोलिए खान जी, बोलिए.
सर, एक क्वेश्चन ये था कि अभी आपने बताया था फर्स्ट 2 स्लाइड्स के अंदर के 2-3 स्लाइड्स में कि 15 फरवरी इज द डेट ऑफ रजिस्ट्रेशन. तो वो इंस्टीट्यूट के इंक्यूबेशन की रजिस्ट्रेशन डेट है अप्लाई करने के लिए, या
नो. अच्छा खान जी, बात ऐसी है कि हम कॉल फॉर एप्लीकेशन जो देते हैं ना, उसकी हमने डेडलाइन 15 फरवरी रखी थी. आपको मैं सी व्हाट आई डू, आई शेयर विथ यू पीपल राइट नाउ.
Sir, he meant, is it open for all or only
Yes.
university?
No. See, that's what I'm trying to clear it over here. That this is an incubation center hosted by university, but not at all limited to the university students or university affiliated colleges. Anyone. Let me tell you, a person who have not completed a formal education, who is in the 3rd standard, that person also applied to the incubation center for a support.
Right.
Okay. So it is not a thing कि you cannot apply or what. Okay. Yeah, please go ahead.
इंस्टीट्यूट के लिए भी अप्लाई कर सकते हैं और इंडिविजुअल के लिए भी अप्लाई कर सकते हैं आप, दोनों भी चीजें हैं.
Yeah. Definitely. See, I've given you the Google form link. The coordinators will definitely share you over the email, या आप भी इसे सेव कर लीजिए. मैंने आपको ये भेज दिया है. आप इस फॉर्म पे जाके आपका कोई इनोवेशन होता है तो आप इसको सबमिट कर दीजिए मेरे पास. ओके खान जी।
और सर अगर प्रीवियसली अगर कुछ हमारा चल रहा है, समझ लीजिए ऑलरेडी आई एम वर्किंग ऑन पर्टिकुलर बिजनेस, तो उससे रिलेटेड कुछ हेल्प होगी इसमें, या फिर किस तरीके से होगा, कैसे नया
खान जी ऐसा है कि
इनोवेटिव आइडिया?
नहीं, अगर वो पहले से भी एग्जिस्टिंग बिजनेस है बट फिर भी वो इनोवेशंस पे काम कर रहा है, कोई अलग चीज पे काम कर रहा है,
अच्छा।
राइट? मैं आपको एग्जांपल देता हूँ। एरंडोल, मुझे आज एक कॉल आया था एरंडोल से। सो दैट पर्सन वाज सेइंग कि सर मैं एक कॉटन फार्मर हूँ और मुझे जिनिंग का प्लांट खोलना है। सो
ओके
दैट इज न्यू फॉर हिम, हमारे लिए वो
ओके
नया नहीं है ना।
ओके, बराबर है।
है वो उसके लिए नया
हाँ,
है, बट वो कुछ उसमें कुछ नया करने वाला नहीं है। वो चेन्नई
हम्म
से मशीनरी डालने वाला है, वो वहां पे रखने वाला है, उसका वो प्रोडक्शन करेगा।
हम्म,
ही क्या वो उस मशीन को डेवलप कर रहा है? नहीं डेवलप कर रहा है।
नहीं
सो
नहीं,
दैट्स व्हाई ये उसे कंसिडर किया नहीं जाता।
अच्छा।
बट कोई इशू नहीं। देखिए मैंने मेरा
अगर
नंबर
अगर
पहले
कोई
भी दिया
नया
था।
प्रोडक्ट, कोई कोई कंपनी या कोई मैन्युफैक्चरर है, ऑलरेडी उसका एक फॉर्म चल रहा है, एंड ही इज गोइंग टू स्टार्ट और लॉन्च न्यू प्रोडक्ट,
हम्म,
तो फिर उसके लिए कुछ रहेगा वैसा? जैसा कि एक
डेफिनेटली।
एग्जांपल, मैं अपना ही एग्जांपल बता रहा हूँ कि मैं जो हूँ, तो समझ लीजिए एक आइसक्रीम मैन्युफैक्चरर हूँ। साइमल्टेनियसली विद दिस लेक्चरशिप आई एम डूइंग दैट एंटरप्रेन्योर।
हम्म।
और अभी मुझे जो है तो कुछ अलग वैरायटी ऑफ आइसक्रीम्स एंड कुल्फीज जिसको बोलेंगे, तो वो मुझे डेवलप करना है या फिर मैन्युफैक्चरर करना है, तो इसके लिए भी कुछ
ओके,
हेल्प हो सकती है मुझे?
डेफिनेटली। आप
जी
एक काम कीजिए, आपकी आइडिया मुझे इलेबोरेट करने के लिए ये
जी
सेशन होने के बाद अगर मुझे आप कांटेक्ट करेंगे, ठीक है, तो मैं आपके साथ एक पीपीटी शेयर करूंगा, मैं आपको बताऊंगा कैसा क्या होता है। सो आप फिगर आउट कर पाएंगे कि ये सच में इनोवेशन में आता है कि नहीं।
चलेगा 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 सर, चलेगा।
ओके
थैंक यू सर।
ओके खान साहब, ओके खान साहब, यस। एनी अदर क्वेश्चन? Okay. So if there are no questions, I like this approach. Huh? Please go ahead and ask the questions. Don't think that you are going to interrupt me in between. Feel free to ask the questions. So coming back to presentation, these are the KIDCs which we have inaugurated, different awareness sessions we have taken to the affiliated colleges, and now we are doing with you people. This was the cohort which we have launched in the October 2021 in the presence of Honorable Principal Secretary of Skill Development Department of Government of Maharashtra, accompanied by Honorable Vice Chancellor and Pro Vice Chancellor. And these are the different startups. These are the sessions which we take for them. So these are our different incubatees with us, with whom we have actually finalized the goal fund sheets. Now, when once we take you to the incubation program, pre-incubation program, we take the different sessions like with what we did here over here, business model canvas, then design thinking, then setting the smart goals. So these are the different sessions we take for you people. Then related to the IPR or for the legal framework of startup, because these are the things which are not understood by the people. I think I got a question.
Screen not visible.
Acha, screen not visible. Okay. So tell me whether it's visible now.
No, not yet.
Is it visible, host?
Now I think visible. Yes. Thank you.
Okay. So this is which what I have covered over here. These are the startups which are with us. This is the cohort which we have launched in October 2021 with the presence of authorities. These are the different sessions which we take to the startups. Right? We also give the virtual internships or mentorships. So if any one of you, if you are not ready to start your entrepreneurial journey with your own idea, so you can still engage with us with your knowledge base, and you can start mentoring to our startups, or even your students can become the virtual intern to those particular startups. Now, as I said, NISP was launched by Government of India, so I'm proud to say in the entire state, we are the first incubation center. In association with the university, we launched the KBCNEB entrepreneurship policy, wherein the affiliated institutes or students or staffs can start their entrepreneurship journey with the support of the university. These are some virtual internships. So see, this is the faculty who is sitting in Dhule. This student is somewhere in Dhule village in Dhule district. So this is the student who is who is there in Jalgaon, and they are virtually working with each other for different sort of innovations. Like this is the another example. So this startup Mingsha Innovation Private Limited, they are in the Pune, and this faculty from the your SSVPS Arts and Commerce College. So she is mentoring to him related to the accounting and financing, and Tulsi Agrawal is getting connected to do his day-to-day work. These are the students of this is the faculty who is currently head of the computer engineering department, SSBTS College of Engineering, Bamburi, and his students are actually helping out one of our startups, sucharhouse.com, to develop their products. The mobile app. So the first cohort evaluation round, there are some few glimpses of it. These were the pitch session which were presented by the startups to us. We also got connected with the different SME clusters. So this is one of the cluster, Saturday Club Global Trust. So we are connected with them, and we are also looking them as a facilitator, because they have like one of the participants raised a query for related to machinery and other things. So we, in association with these industry people, we are there to support you for your innovations. This was the session we conducted with APEDA in the presence of Honorable MLA Shirish Dada Chaudhary, and there we actually gave the mantra for the farmers ki utpadak ahat tar udyojak waha, right? These are our board of directors, Professor B.Y. Ranjan as a vice chancellor, Professor Bhushan Chaudhary, Vikas Gite sir, and Rane sir. These are the directors of our incubation center. This is the small team which we have with us right now. With the support of this team, we are well equipped to support you people. These are some mentors which are available with us from the university part. These are the mentors from the external level who can and see if you are not able to find a particular mentor from this industry, your particular innovation. There is no need to worry about it. We are already started taking the mentors from different fields which we have not touched yet. Right? So no need to worry. You just convey us your requirement. Even if you'll see, we have the mentors from IITs also, from the Northeast. Right? This is, we have especially developed the biotech advisory panel. So wherein the people who are well versed in the biotechnology sector, they are helping us to scout the innovations, particularly from the biotechnology sector. These are the external partnerships. So like I talked with you about the linkages. Na? So these are the partnerships where those partnerships are giving you the additional support. Like if you need any cloud support, so once you be enrolled in our pre-incubation program, you will be eligible to get the support from AWS, Amazon Web Services, to get the $5,000 US dollar credits for a period of 1 year, and additional $1,500 for 2 years. Like Zoho, I have told you, the Startup India, 10,000 Startup India is an organization which give you the additional venture funding. The Asra is the organization from Pune who is working for the development of SMEs. MGIRI, I told you, right? It is the nodal agency of Ministry of MSME situated in Varda, and they're working for the improvising the rural industrialization. Then NIF is the organization, National Innovation Foundation, which is situated in Ahmedabad, and we are their regional partner to scout the grassroots innovations and to start supporting them. And Arthayan Funding is there, who gives the VC and angel funding. So these were the key programs which taken by the different experts and by me as well to see to scout or to explore the potential into them. Right. This was the MOU which we have signed to support the rural innovators from PAL.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, please.
Yes, सर मतलब मैं थोड़ा सा पर्सनल लेवल पे ही पूछ रहा हूँ सारे क्वेश्चन, तो इसके लिए तो कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है
ना।
हाँ, तो मैं ये पूछ रहा था कि इससे पहले वाली 2 स्लाइड्स के पहले आपने एक स्लाइड बताई कि इसके अंदर क्लाउड सपोर्ट से रिलेटेड बताया या अलग-अलग सपोर्ट्स आपके थ्रू मिलते हैं इसके पहले। तो ऐसे आपके तरफ से ये सारे सपोर्ट्स भी मिलते हैं, ऐसा आपका बोलना है। तो मुझे ये भी पूछना है कि जैसा फूड से रिलेटेड है मेरा काम, है ना, तो मुझे अपने प्रोडक्ट को और इम्प्रेसिव या फिर उसके अंदर वैरायटी, मतलब क्या चेंजेस अगर मैं करूं, तो फूड टेक्नोलॉजी रिलेटेड अगर कोई एक्सपर्ट्स है वो मुझे गाइड करने के लिए वैसा भी सपोर्ट मिल जाएगा?
एग्जैक्टली That's very nice to ask. I'm very thankful to you. I'll tell you a story. मैं आपको एक स्टोरी बताता हूँ. मैं हमारे यहाँ पे जो महिला बचत गट होते हैं ना गाँव में,
Yes, yes, sir.
तो उन्होंने कुछ फूड प्रोडक्ट डेवलप किए हैं. तो उन्होंने जो डेवलप किया है वो तो उसको तो अभी कुछ सपोर्ट चाहिए होगा ना कि फूड सेफ्टी लाइसेंस चाहिए, सर्टिफिकेशन चाहिए.
Correct.
So for that purpose, this MGIRI is the organization which is working with us, and उसके डिवीजन से हर्बल एंड फूड प्रोसेसिंग की. तो वो डिवीजन के साथ उन साइंटिस्ट लोगों के साथ हम आपको कनेक्ट करके देते हैं, एंड दे गिव यू द सर्टिफिकेशन एट वेरी वेरी लो कॉस्ट. अगर आप नॉर्मली उनके साथ अगर जाते हो तो दे टेक यू द रेगुलर चार्जेस, बट वंस यू गो टू द इंक्यूबेशन सेंटर दे गिव यू द सॉफ्ट टच. Okay, thank you. Should I move ahead?
Yes, sir. Please.
Okay, thanks. So this is now see, nation has already started moving ahead. Like in 14th edition of some Global Innovation Index, which was released by WIPO, World Intellectual Property Right, India's performance is very, very phenomenal. What required is now we are in the 46th rank in all over the world. Now, if you want to go into the top 5, we need the entrepreneurs from the faculties. And I believe that if the faculties are able, try to understand my point, if the faculties are able to teach the student, and if the student can start their own startups, so why not the faculty can start their own startup? And for that purpose only, I've already conveyed to your coordinator also that sooner we are closely going to work with the polytechnics. Okay. So with this, with this slide, I've shared with you our Chief Executive Officer's contact details also, who is going to interact with you on the 16th of February, and you can definitely connect to us. And I hope now I have taken you from a third phase. Like I hope you remember my theory. There are the things that you know, there are the things that you know that you don't know, and there are plenty of the things that you don't know. So I've taken you from the third to second. Somebody's microphone is still there. Okay. So I've taken you from the third to second phase, and now it's up to you to come from the second to first phase. See the facility, though it's late. See, late पण थेट हे लक्षात घ्या. उशीर झालाय मान्य आहे. उत्तर महाराष्ट्राच्या या रिजनला उशीर झाला ही फॅसिलिटी यायला, पण देर आहे दुरुस्त आहे. फॅसिलिटी ओपन झाली, त्याचा फायदा तुम्ही नाही घेतला तर तुम्हाला न दिसणारा तुमचं नुकसान सुद्धा तिथे असेल. ओके. सो आय थिंक संदीप जी रेज्ड हँड ना, संदीप धावळे, हू रेज्ड हँड? हेलो. Yes, Professor. Start. Yeah.
प्यार से रहो.
Start the questions from you, Professor Jadhav. Any queries?
Khan sir, any queries? Khan sir, any queries?
सर एक क्वेश्चन ये भी था सर, जिस तरीके से इंक्यूबेशन सेंटर्स का तो ठीक है, लेकिन हमारे पास फैकल्टीज के लिए, गवर्नमेंट एम्प्लॉयज के लिए स्पेशली बोल रहा हूँ, कि उनका इस तरीके का ट्रेडिशन हमारे पास फॉलो होता है कि अगर उनको हायर एजुकेशन के लिए जाना है तो गवर्नमेंट की तरफ से जो है तो वो अप्लाई कर सकते हैं और एजुकेशन लेकर वापस से इंस्टीट्यूट ज्वाइन कर सकते हैं. तो ऐसी कोई फैसिलिटी है कि वो एंटरप्रेन्योर के लिए भी जाएं और अपने स्टूडेंट्स के लिए कुछ ऐसा सेटअप तैयार कर सके और वापस से आके फिर इंस्टीट्यूट अपना ज्वाइन कर सके, ऐसा कुछ है?
Exactly, Professor. I love your question. I was actually eager to tell you this thing. So I've already told you that there is a policy which was designed by the Ministry of Education and approved by UGC and AICT. So I've just shared the link of it. The policy name is National Innovation and Startup Policy for Faculty and Student. So with this policy, faculty, if they want to start their own startup and if they want to work for a full time for a particular period, so they can take the sabbatical leaves. Right? This is mentioned in this link. I hope you received the link, right?
Yes, sir. Yes.
So even if you are not received, what you can just do, you can just type on the Google National Innovation and Startup Policy 2019. You will be able to see. And even if you're not able to get it, please feel free to reach me. I'll share you the PDF as well. And Very thankful to Khan Sahab. You asked a very crucial question, which is a very fundamental question as far as the faculties are concerned. So whether it is possible, if it is possible that whether they can go full time. So answer for them is yes. And I'm proud to say, I hope Jadavji, they have received the FDP schedule, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, dear friends, let me tell you, apart from me, Nikhil Kulkarni, Manveen Chadda, Bhushan Chaudhary, Vikas Gite. So, apart from us, the four of us, whosoever industry people you are going to see in the FDP, those all are the startups. Those all are the faculty startup.
Okay.
Faculty who are working in the organization, like I told you, Dr. Swapnil Sonone from Dhule, that
Yes, sir.
Mr. Akash Ingle from Professor Akash Ingle from CEIL College of Engineering, Pune. So they are working as a faculty. They have taken the due permission from their institutes. Only the thing is they have their additional team with them, so they have not yet availed the sabbatical leave kind of facility. But sooner they are going to avail it, or it may be possible it won't be required for them. But yes, the facility is definitely available.
ओके सर, ओके, थैंक यू सर। सर सिर्फ आपका मतलब मैं ज्यादा सर से भी रिक्वेस्ट करूंगा कि पार्टिसिपेंट्स के लिए आप मतलब इस तरीके की जहाँ जो भी इंफॉर्मेशन मिल सकती है हमको जहाँ पे,
Yes, sir.
आपका फोन नंबर, ईमेल आईडी ऐसी कुछ चीजें जो है तो हमको शेयर करें, ताकि कुछ फैकल्टीज होंगे जो ऐसी चीजों में इंटरेस्टेड है तो वो शायद आगे और बढ़ सके इससे रिलेटेड।
Sure, Khan Sahab, sure. Yes, I have already shared you the number. Khan Sahab, मैं आपसे रिक्वेस्ट करूंगा, आप सोशल मीडिया पे अगर आप होंगे, सो प्लीज डू गो ऑन सोशल मीडिया, आप वहां पे वो डालिए, हम केसीएल का नाम डालिए। मैं आपको एक काम करता हूँ, मैं तुरंत ही आपको मैंने आपके चैट बॉक्स में लिंक्स भेज दिए सोशल मीडिया के। मेरे सब फैकल्टीज से गुजारिश है कि आप ये लिंक्स पे जाइए, फॉलो सब्सक्राइब कीजिए, लाइक कीजिए, शेयर कीजिए कंटेंट, सो दैट रेगुलर बेसिस पे आपको हमारे अपडेट्स मिल पाएंगे।
कुलकर्णी सर, तुमच्याकडून काही मटेरियल इन केस इफ इट इज अवेलेबल फॉर शेअरिंग टू पार्टिसिपंट, यू कॅन शेअर टू मी वॉट एव्हर इज पॉसिबल टू यू, मी ते पार्टिसिपंट्सला पास ऑन करेल।
Definitely. So what I'll do now, I'll straight away I'm going to share my presentation itself. There is nothing to hide, na.
Okay, मैं बिल्कुल।
I have only compiled it.
सर ये लिंक्स वगैरह भी जो है ना दादा सर, अगर व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप में आप शेयर करेंगे तो और आसान रहेगा, कम से कम वो रहेगा। हम लोग जैसे ही ये लिंक से बाहर निकलेंगे चैट बॉक्स पूरा ब्लैंक हो जाएगा, तो अगर वो आप पर शेयर करेंगे तो थोड़ा और आसान हो जाएगा।
कुलकर्णी सर, त्यांचं म्हणणं आहे की ह्या जे लिंक तुम्ही शेअर केल्या ना, त्या तुम्ही मला व्हॉट्सअप वर शेअर करून द्या, मी ग्रुप मध्ये, कारण इथला चॅट बॉक्स परमनंट नसेल ना त्याच्यासाठी।
Definitely. मी काय करतो, what I'll do, if it is possible for you, I have already shared the links with you, but there is a plenty of material which is available.
Yes,
there is a plenty of material which is available. So if it is possible for you to take me in that group till your FDP ends, I'll definitely going to share majority of the details over there, so that no information will be get hidden from them. I'll directly share with them on a WhatsApp. You can take me in the WhatsApp group till your FDP ends. So whatever information, whatever things are available to me, I'll share straight away with you, all of you people.
Okay.
Any of the question from a female faculty? Entrepreneurship is a very good choice for a female faculty because they face the migration issue. They cannot be easily migrated to the different cities.
So just last
Please,
question from my
yes.
side, with the question of HOD Khan sir. Sir, as government faculty is not expected to do any kind of commercial business or take any teaching classes outside the premises.
No, I'm not asking about
the faculty. No. Just the question is similar to that only.
Okay, sir.
Sir, as per the rule, government faculty is not expected to take any tuition classes. Okay. So, but if the faculty is trying for an entrepreneurship, so is he allowed, or is it permissible?
So let me ask you a very basic question. So you both of you are all of the participants from the Polytechnic background, right?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay, okay. So Polytechnic means you are governed by the MSBT.
Yes, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes.
Correct.
So MSBT comes under the Ministry of Education.
Sir, that is not the case. I will just correct. Actually, we are the Polytechnic faculties. We are governed by basically two authorities. As far as our academic curriculum is concerned, exam syllabus making, they are connected with MSBT. Okay. But for administrative purpose, it is Directorate of Technical Education, DT,
DT.
Mumbai.
Actually. Agreed, Professor. As I told you, I worked in education institutions in last 10 years. So recently I moved on to the incubation on a full-time basis. So let me tell you, going from a both level, like MSBT is there, it is ultimately it is governed by the Ministry of Education. As far as the DT is concerned, DT is operationalized or governed by the AICT. AICT comes under the Ministry of Education. So no faculty, no institute, no student, no staff is beyond the Ministry of Education, which earlier was known as the MHRD, Ministry of Human Resource Development. So if they are not beyond the Ministry of Education, so whatever policies has been given by them, those are directly applicable to you people. And that's why, Professor Jadhav, that's why I was actually having the intuition that this sort of question will definitely going to come into the FDP. That's why I precisely gave you the speakers from the faculty fraternity, from the startups who already become this started their startup, faculty who started their startup. Let me tell you very, very clear and transparent way, no one is beyond the Ministry of Education. Right? So as far as the Ministry of Education published the policy, so you come under that. So taking the tuitions, definitely it is not allowed, because taking the tuition is something disobeying your own fundamental services. But doing the innovation, it's not bad, na? And you are transparently taking. Like I said, so any of you, कल अगर खान साहब मेरे पास आते हैं कि they say कि सर मुझे स्टार्टअप के लिए एप्लीकेशन सबमिट करना है, so first and foremost important thing I'm going to ask you to submit the no objection certificate from his institution saying that okay, Khan Saab is submitting the application for this and this, his faculty ID is this, and institute has no objection into it. So it becomes a transparent. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Someone raised hand.
Last time, actually, Government Polytechnic Hingoli have organized a 3-week faculty development program on entrepreneurship. And in that particular program, we have invited various senior administrative members from various departments, our department, our Directorate of Technical Education and all. But still, they have not suggested us or guide us regarding this, that our faculty members have permission to go for this type of entrepreneurship rather than means they have allowed only for taking education now. Not for entrepreneurship.
Yeah, I've got this point. What I'll do, but that's what I'm saying. Ki many of the people were not able to understand about the entrepreneurship, or the faculty can start their own businesses. So for the same purpose, see, that's what I'm saying. See, we are an authorized entity, right? So whatever we told you, our fingers are crossed. That's what I said. Now our fingers are crossed. But sooner we are going to work with the Polytechnic colleges. So I'll definitely, in a near days to come, you will hear the good news from our end. That
okay,
we are
you
also,
very much, sir.
we are going to cover faculty of Polytechnic as well.
Because I am very much interested in that type of work. Even though for my student, if I start my entrepreneur, अगर जब तक कि आपको entrepreneur का experience नहीं आएगा, आप पढ़ाओगे क्या? तो जब तक मैं field पर work नहीं करूँगा, क्योंकि we all are technical teachers, और हमारे पास practical oriented knowledge देने का concept है. And that's why जब तक कि मैं as a entrepreneur अगर work नहीं करूँगा, तो वो subject को मैं justify नहीं कर पाऊँगा, ऐसा मुझे लगता है.
Okay. We'll connect. We'll connect in a personal capacity with you. You have my number.
Thank you.
Mahendra Bagdeji is having question.
Sir, just hearing your discussion, one letter has come from Samaj Kalyan Department, sir, on 4/2/2022. It is for all the members and all the polytechnic colleges in Maharashtra.
Mm-hmm.
It is regarding to start an equal opportunity center.
Yes, yes, yes.
That is what all polytechnic are going to benefit by that view. So definitely, I appreciate DP Dhule for conducting this kind of workshop. And
So
Nikhil, sir,
yes, yes, yes.
we will definitely be in contact with you.
Sure, sure, sure. But let's clap for the host also. He rigorously worked with me, and he actually told me that he want to do this workshop on a very extensive basis.
Actually, this letter has been given to every polytechnic college in Maharashtra. Dhule, DP Dhule also might have got this letter. I will be putting this on the WhatsApp group also.
Sure, sure. I'm just looking forward to be in your WhatsApp group so that I can share the information with all of you people. And please do share that Equal Opportunity Center GR with me as well.
Nikhil, sir,
Yes.
as we are, this is a faculty program. If any student want to interact with you, can we share your number with them?
Yes, 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 yes. Not to worry. It's not a private number. You can share the number. What else I can do? I can just talk with him for a minute and say, please share your thoughts on WhatsApp. So nothing,
Okay.
no worries to share anything.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
That's why what I'll do, I'll again share the contact information of ours in the chat box. Okay.
So, any participants, any queries? Till now, the session has been very much interactive.
Hopefully, we made you to your expectations.
Yes, बिलकुल सर, बिलकुल. सर, एक फक्त एका विद्यार्थ्याचा एक प्रश्न होता मला, ठीक आहे.
सांगा.
एक थोडक्यात विचारतो तुम्हाला की त्याचा असा प्रश्न होता की स्टार्टअपच्या ज्या काही गव्हर्नमेंट पॉलिसीज आहेत इन एनी फॉर्म, फंडिंग किंवा सपोर्ट, जर कधी कोणी XYZ एखादा असा प्रॉडक्ट आणतोय जो आपल्याकडे अवेलेबल नाहीये ऑफ एनी फॉर्म, आणि तो ऍज सच आणून तो विक्री करतोय फॉर ट्रेडिंग, ही इज नॉट मेकिंग एनी फिजिकल अल्टरेशन, तो त्याच्यात काही मॅन्युफॅक्चर किंवा स्वतःचं इनोव्हेशन करत नाहीये. ओके, एखादा प्रॉडक्ट कुठेतरी फॉरेनला ऍज इट इज मिळतोय आणि तो आपल्याकडे आणून तो विकतोय. ओके, सपोज फॉर एक्झाम्पल एनी चायना मेड प्रॉडक्ट विच इज नॉट अवेलेबल येट इन द इंडियन मार्केट. ठीक आहे, तर त्याला हा बेनिफिट्स मिळू शकतो का? हा जो सपोर्ट
नाही.
बिलकुल.
Trading, as far as trading is concerned, as far as nothing has been innovated, so no support.
ओके ओके, नाही तेच म्हटलं त्यात काही आहे का, मी ते त्याला नाहीच बोललो होतो, म्हटलं एकदा विचारू.
मग याचा अर्थ काय झाला की आपण भारतात बसून चायनाची इकोसिस्टम डेव्हलप
नाही नाही, आय एम जस्ट गिव्हन एक्झाम्पल ऑफ चायना.
Yeah, see, I'm just sarcastically telling you. One startup came to me. Not startup. One guy came to me. He said, "Sir, I am going to have the EV manufacturing plant in Faridabad." So I said, "Very good, yeah, Faridabad. So how you are going to procure the raw material?" So he said, "Sir, from China." So I'm going to procure the material from China. China is giving me very much good incentives on it, and I'm going to do business, and I'm going to rejuvenate the electric vehicle market. So then I said, "My dear friend, I am for the socio-economic development of India, not for the China."
Okay, so shall we stop here? Any queries from any participants?
Let's not stop. Let's take a pause, because if
Yes,
we say
yes,
stop,
yes.
so everything will be get stopped.
Let's take a pause, not full stop. We are only going for comma. Okay. So thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.
Still for vote of
Thank you,
thanks,
sir.
I would like
Thank you, Kulkarni, sir.
to call my colleague CDA Devare sir to kindly propose vote of thanks.
Good evening, Nikhil sir and all the participants. I'm here for vote of thanks. Thank you very much, sir, for your fruitful session. We have got all the idea clear about the startup, basic things which we must know about the startup is that how exactly we are going to get the information about all these things. That is the links which are very important for the each and every individual person, and that we have get all types of supporting links through this session. And again, whatever ideas you have shared, sir, that's all are really new and innovative for the faculty and all the participants who are joined for this session. Uh, Again, I would like to express my thankful gratitude towards Nikhil sir for supporting our faculty members for doing or for enhancing their business or just developing their business, whatever they are just doing right now, whatever they just want to develop in the future. The way you resolve all the queries, the way you solve all the problems, or the way you clear the doubts of all types of doubts of mind of all the participants. For that, I really express my thankful gratitude towards Nikhil Kulkarni sir. He has given his valuable time. He has given whatever important knowledge, ideas, and concept he shared with us. Thank you very much for that. I also like to express my thankful gratitude towards all the participants that who have patiently take part in the training session. In this session, again, I'm very much thankful for the participants who raised their doubts and queries to make this session two-way communication. It is very important for all the sessions and the trainer that if the participants are not going to ask the questions, then it is just boring and one-sided. So thank you very much for all the participants who have raised their questions and asked the doubt to solve it to the Nikhil sir. Here I take a pause and I just express my thankful gratitude towards Nikhil sir and all the participants. Tomorrow we'll start with our new session. The link and the schedule will be again posted in our WhatsApp group. Thank you very much for giving me an opportunity to express my thankful gratitude towards all the members who are here. Thank you, sir.